a lot of things happened in '69. Lots of things in between. And one of them was that I remember we had to go out to Rainier Beach.
That was when black kids were getting beat up in Rainier.
That was just a mission. That's all it was. It was a one-way mission where there's 50% better chance you weren't coming back. But we came back. But I remember later on that spring, the BSU at SCC, which was totally unrelated to what we were doing at Garfield. This was in the springtime, I remember. And they had some anti-police, I don't know what their thing was up. But anyway, the police broke it up and they had a riot. This was the big riot at SCC. So they beat these black kids down, ran them through the CD, and lo and behold, some of them ran into Garfield. And the damn policemen ran after them in the school, start fighting them. Only problem is, there's black students, college students, high school students. You start beating up the high school students, too. They never should have done that. Yeah. And I remember I was sitting up in a classroom, 6th period, looking at a fine older woman from New York, Mrs. Morton, the finest thing in Garfield. And she could make us do anything because she was fine, she was smart, and she was tough. And so we just loved her. And a damn tear gas canister broke the window, came through the window. 2 of them.
Wow.
And we were just getting gas. It was just, first I'm looking at this fine lady, this daydream, just, not thinking anything real bad. Just, she was fine, Just nice having a nice, fresh, young black woman there. And this damn tear gas canister comes through the window. 2 of them. And everybody immediately starts choking and stuff. And we try to figure, well, what happened?
Right.
So we stumbled, and this was in the annex. We were in the south part of the school. The police entered in the north part, where the steps are. Fighting. The fighting was going on. We didn't know it. And we stumbled out the hallway. We were on the 3rd floor. It was full of gas. We said, so I helped Miss Morton. I said, we got to get out of here. So we got everybody out of the hallway and went outside and looked up on Alder, and there were 100 police out there across the street fighting our kids. So we all had guns. There was about 20 of us. So suffice to say, I wasn't the toughest guy at Garfield. There's no such thing as the toughest guy. There's about 15 or 20 guys that will mutually annihilate each other, okay? Because we all had guns. Now what we said is, why should we fight each other? You shoot me, I'll shoot you. I mean, for what? So we became, we weren't Panthers, all of us, but we all had to understand. I mean, these guys didn't go around beating people up.
Right. They
were tough. And I was too. I didn't go around. I didn't have to beat. I only beat up people that messed with me, and that's how they were. But we all had. And I remember.
So the police were out there with them.
They were beating people up and stuff, and the black students at Garfield, we attacked them. But see, the beautiful thing was the white students, the Asian students, the black students, all of us attacked them. We all fought the police, and we whooped their ass. Bulldogs used to have bricks. That's why they don't have bricks no more, because we tore these bricks and we beat them. I mean, we didn't have no fear of them. And see, this was the same group of kids that Larry Gossett and my brother used at the UW. We had a cadre in 68, 69 that was tough, and it was black, and it was determined. But we used this same group because I became a student leader there, and we said, well, let's go down to the UW. We emptied the whole school out and marched down there. And there was nothing they could do. The faculty had, this white Mr. Fiddler. We said, well, what are you going to do? Kick me out? I had a 3.5. Try it. I'll say I'll be back in tomorrow. But we're marching down to the UW, and we emptied out the whole school, 1,400. And when we got down there, We whooped everybody's ass.